Hi everyone. So today we are going to talk about a new topic, which is the forming a quadratic equation from their roots. Okay? So before we start, subscribe the channel and hit the bell icon so that you can get the notification when I'll upload the new video. So today we are going to talk about the quadratic equation from their roots. We know that a quadratic equation can be written in this form: a square bx plus c equal to 0. Okay, so if you want to find the roots of this equation, you can use the minus b formula, which is given here. Okay, so we know that it is a quadratic equation, so it will give you two roots. So let's assume the first root is r1. So r1 is equal to minus b minus, so sorry, here it will be plus b square minus 4ac, and the second equation we write like r2, that is equal to minus b square minus 4ac. So what will happen if I will add both roots? If you will add r1 plus r2, you will get minus b upon a. You can check it after adding both of them. Okay, and if you multiply these two, you will get r1 times r2 will give you c upon a. I know the multiplication will be little bit difficult, but the addition will be easier. So at the moment you can remember that the r1 plus r2 is giving you minus b upon a, and r1 multiplied by r2 is giving you c upon a. But this is valid only if your equation is in this form: ax square bx plus c. Now, so this is called the sum of the roots. Okay, and this is called the products of the roots. Okay, so if the roots is given, you can find the sum of the roots, and you can also find the product of the roots. Now we'll go by the factorization method. If the root is given, let's say the one root is r1 and the another root is r2. So if I want to write in the factor form, can I write x minus r1 is one of the factor and x minus r2 is second factor. Okay, so if you let's multiply them, and of course if you multiply them and if you equate them to 0, you will get the original equation, and that's what we are going to do. So if you multiply, you will get x square minus r2x minus r1x plus r1 times r2. Okay, let's rearrange this one little bit so that we can get a clear idea. So if I want to rearrange, can I write here x r square, and here I will take negative x outside, and inside the bracket it will be r2 plus r1, which is also known as r1 plus r2. You can check it by multiplying, and you can open the bracket and you will find that you'll get these two things. Okay, then r1 plus r2. Okay, now this is your equation. Now what we can analyze from this? Okay, if you see that this is r1 plus r2 is the sum of the roots, and here is the product of the roots. So if you know any quadratic equation, if you know its the roots, you can form its equation by writing in this form. Okay, so but by writing in this form. So suppose if one of the root is given like r1 is equal to 3 and r2 is equal to 2. Okay, so you can use this, like in the factor form, and you will get the definitely you will get the equation. But I can write directly x square minus x, and what is r1 plus r2? That is 5, and what is the r1 times r2? That will give you 6 is equal to 0. So your equation is minus 5x plus 6. So here you don't need to write in the factor form and again multiply. You can directly put into this equation, and you will get the final quadratic equation. Okay, so hope you understand this problem. Now we are going to do 3 problems based on this topic. So the first problem is write a quadratic equation whose roots are 7 and minus 5. So I can do by both, like by the factor. So if if r1 is 7 and r2 is -5, okay, then I will write in the factor form. So x minus r1, which is 7, is one of the factor, and x minus r2, which is x plus 5, these two will be the factor. And if you multiply them and equate them equal to 0, you will get the quadratic equation. And if you multiply, you will get x square plus 5x minus 7x, okay, and minus 35, okay, that will give you x square minus 2x minus 35. And if you want to analyze what here we have done, actually we have written the equation in this form: x square minus x sum of the roots plus product of the roots. So product of the roots was r1 times r2 was minus 35, and r1 plus r2 was plus 2. So you can write directly here also, like you can just put x square minus x and the sum of the root, which is 2, and minus 35, which is the product of the roots. You don't need to do all of them if you clearly remember this format: x square minus x plus product of the roots. Now, so we have talked about the formula also. So the sum of the roots is always equal to minus b upon a for a quadratic equation in the general form, and the product of the roots r1 times r2 will give you c upon a. Okay, so sometimes we need to use this one directly, okay, that's make your question, like your solution, easier to solve the problem. Okay, so sometimes we will use this one. So let's take another problem. If the product of the roots of the quadratic equation is given below, so what they have given, first we'll write r1 times r2, they have given you, that is equal to 4. Okay, then find the values of m. Okay, so this quadratic equation is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. So what is a? A is your 2, b is your 8, and c is equal to minus 30 minus m cube. And here we need to find the values of m. So I know that the product of the root is given. So what is the product of the root? The product of the root, by using the formula, can I write that will be equal to c upon a. So c upon a is given to you as a 4. So can I write c is equal to minus m cube upon 8. 8 is 2, that is equal to 4. Okay, so minus m cube is equal to 8, and if we'll take 1/3 power from to the each of them, like 1/3 power, you will get minus m is equal to 2. So by solving it, what we got our m as equal to minus 2. So this is your final answer, and we have got the values of m. Here the formula was easier to solve this problem. Okay, so but you can approach a different method also, maybe it will suits you, but here the formula makes the question easier.